With the start of 2026, vision boards are everywhere. All the influencers out there are posting about their 2025 vision board and how they got to achieve their goals because they put it there. But do vision boards really work? Or are they just another trend to fool people around? Let's talk about it in this video. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I am your girl Tahura and today I am going to be the de-influencer you need. If anyone doesn't know what a vision board is, it's basically a sheet of paper or a board where you put pictures of things that you want to achieve. If I want to travel to Paris, for example, I will put a picture of Eiffel Tower and so on. You then put this chart paper or board in your room somewhere you can always see it. So it can help motivate you when you are feeling down. Oh, you had a tough day and you want to give up? You enter your room and boom, your vision board is staring at you like, bitch, remember what your goals are? It might give people clarity on what they really need to do and at the same time motivate others to keep on going forward in life no matter the setbacks. Now, do they really work? No. Not the way the influencers and content creators make it look like, at least. Oh, I really wanted to travel the world, so I put it on my vision board and boom, I achieved my dream. Susan, you got to go to all these countries because you have 500k followers already. No political opinions on top of that. And your manager or you cracked a deal in exchange of some promotion of a resort or something. You did not have to spend that kind of money that is actually needed and that the way you're making it look like you did. In fact, at times you are getting paid for it. Well, good for all the Susans out there in the world if she gets to do it. But the reality is the rest of the world can't simply expect travel agencies and organizations to sponsor trips for them. And a lot of people got to achieve things because they were already famous, not because it was there on their vision board. Am I against famous people? No, I actually know a lot of them. Is it evil to become famous? No, what I'm trying to say is when did becoming famous become a base criteria to be able to achieve your dreams? Because that is how they're making it sound like or look like, at least to everyone else. Virality became more important than hard work and success became more important than hard work. And not that all successful people don't work hard, but hard work alone doesn't always guarantee success. And vision board is definitely not some kind of magic potion that once you put it on there, it is guaranteed to become a reality. Now there are two parts to it. The whole point of it is to work as a reminder to keep on working towards your dreams, even though it looks far away at the moment. It's a psychological technique to help you get that tunnel vision towards your goal, and it's not going to work if you do not work. You can't procrastinate all year or be like, oh, I'm going to take it easy, let the universe work in my favor, take no action, sleep all day. And then cry about it at the end of the year when you don't get it. Vision boards are not for people who are not disciplined enough, period. Which takes me to this one big disadvantage of vision boards. And I'm not making this up, there is actually a psychological study on it. If you're the kind who tends to fantasize more about your dreams instead of putting in the work that is needed to fulfill it, your brain will start assuming that you have already achieved it. That means it will become more and more laid back. It will feel more entitled towards that dream that eventually it will come your way and you will stop working towards your goals and get distracted. And one day when you will face a major setback in your life or something shocking or depressing will happen to you that will reset your brain, you will realize that a lot of time has passed and you have achieved nothing just because you thought you were entitled to it. Then there is this other part to it, the fact that life is tough. Sometimes you have no option but to take it slow. Or you put in all the hard work and still don't get what you wanted. As I mentioned before, hard work doesn't always guarantee success. People are forgetting about the concept of possibility of failure. And my 2025 was the biggest example of it. Not that I did not achieve anything at all. I did, but the setbacks were huge compared to that. Let me give you a realistic version of vision boards versus reality featuring my 2025. Number one on my board was my dream of getting a scholarship for my master's abroad. I had the grades, I had the experience, I did not doubt my potential at all. I made a couple of calls to agencies and they were confident that, you know, if I work towards it, I will get it. But my parents just didn't let me do anything about it. I needed them for the documents. Plus, I am not that kind of a person who will steal the documents needed and run away. Plus, the burden of being the eldest and the only daughter, which translates to being responsible for their name in the society with every move I make and every decision I take, have always felt far heavier than I'd like to admit, and it broke me down this time because it wasn't just a refusal of what I wanted to do. I have never got what I wanted to do, like, you know, never. But anyway, that's another thing. But there were so many things said to me that completely ruined my relationship with them. Which is funny because the other thing on my vision board was this. I wanted to take my mom on a vacation and show her the world. But this year, my relationship with her became even more complex. I do respect her a lot for all the sacrifices she has made for me as a kid. But this year, she also forced me to get married to these men I did not like. People my age in her hometown, my cousins, have started to get married. So she made her goal for 2025 as well. Her vision board of 2025 included getting me married to whoever she liked. And she did try her best to force me. She didn't even know their names at times or what they looked like. Just things she had heard from her relatives, and she even went ahead and shared some of my personal pictures with the family without me knowing, and that threw me off. I haven't been able to look at her the same way again. Next, I wanted to run a mini marathon. I have been trying to run since last 2 years or so. I really struggle. Like, I used to start going breathless within 30 seconds to the point I got noodle legs because I couldn't breathe while I was running at the same time. And then, yeah, I would just kind of collapse. But that was changing slowly. I was being able to do better. 30 seconds turned to 4 minutes of running, and I decided that in 2025, I will run at least a mini marathon, train myself for it. Then in 2025, the stress was so high that mini marathons, I got so sick that I needed people to hold me, to be able to go to the washroom and help me take a bath for like 2 weeks at least. It took me 5 months to get back to normal. Speaking of normalcy, I was dealing with chronic illness since like last 2 years. It got worse because of the stress in 2025 and became more evident. Almost every morning until today, I wake up with or because of pain. Sometimes the universe just doesn't work in your favor. Then when it comes to my health, I also wanted to eat home-cooked healthy meals and learn to make them. Now, I have a very bad relationship with the kitchen, but I managed to craft nice and healthy meals for me in 2025. I was always told that I suck at cooking, and I realized that I just wasn't good at making the kind of dishes my parents expected me to make. I am still bad at it if you think about it. I can't do mutton. Even looking at raw meat makes me want to puke. So I don't understand why do I need to make them despite just because someone else wants to eat it. I've realized that I did not have to learn that just to get that tag of good cook. I outgrew that thought, alhamdulillah. Next, I always wanted to have a healthy routine. Eating healthy doesn't always work as effectively if your mind is not at peace and your sleep routine is not set. And I needed peace. But deep down, I knew it was impossible for me to follow a routine that I would like to follow at my parents' house. Plus, I have struggled with self-imposed routines a lot when I'm at home and unemployed. But that changed this year. I had cozy creative mornings to myself for 28 days straight. I woke up by 5:30 or 6 in the morning and then slept by 10 in the night. Did I feel at peace then? Honestly, I don't remember so much in detail, but having a good sleep routine definitely helped my brain feel good and a little light. Another thing on my vision board was to be able to travel. I really wanted to do some solo traveling and tick off some places on my bucket list. But the only thing I could manage was an overnight trip with my childhood friends to Lonavala, which is a hill station 2.5 hours away from where I live. Going from the Japanese and Korean dream to Lonavala is a bit embarrassing to admit, but hey, at least something happened. There were other things on my vision board as well. I wanted to get rid of my dark circles. I did not, trust me. This is makeup and the lighting. I haven't been able to. I also wanted to go to certain concerts. I couldn't go to a single one of them because once I got fit enough, I got super busy with work. I took up a project and well, the year passed away. Then I wanted to learn to play a violin or a cello. Actually, I've been wanting to do that for since last 3-4 years really badly. But chasing that dream was risky in this traditional Indian household. So I got myself a kalimba. Small, softer sound and easier on the ears and easier to play as well. I only know like 4 to 5 30-second melodies right now, but it's only been a month, so it's okay. Some other good things that weren't on my list happened too. I worked on a project where I met a bunch of lovely people. There was a good team. It was a good environment. I bought my first ever vlogging camera that I'm shooting this with, and this new account is actually for it. My reels got viral more than 4 or 5 times, so that was nice. I couldn't read much in the last 2 years because of the stress. I had brain fog and I couldn't comprehend anything. And I really thought that I wouldn't be able to read anymore. I think in December, I really picked up my pace and went back to reading books that I thought that I wouldn't be able to comprehend. So things are kind of changing. Let's face it. A lot of people work hard towards their dreams. But as I've mentioned already, hard work alone doesn't always guarantee success. Some people get lucky. We forget that luck has a huge role to play. Or have a great support system. Sometimes they have both. Some even dance along the tunes of a system that will support them, even if that means ignoring the moral grounds. Good things happen to good people and bad things happen to bad people. No, bad and good things happen to people all the time, period. We as humans just need to keep going, even in the hard times. The only way out is through it. So make that vision board if you have to, but get ready to grind. And it is also okay if things don't go your way, because things don't always go our way. And if you made it till the end of this first video on my YouTube channel, thank you. I'll see you in the next one. Until then, keep dreaming. Bye.